So we're going to go through my list, starting from number 5 and working up to number 1. And at number 5, I decided to go with Alabama quarterback Bryce Young. Couple of reasons here as to why. It was him or Caleb Williams for me. I went with Bryce Young, A, Heisman winner, reigning Heisman winner, and B, he played what I think is a better football team in Tennessee, and he put up numbers against Tennessee, 35 of 52, 455, 2 TDs, no picks, and he showed just how important he is to the success of the Alabama offense. I am still extremely high on Jalen Milroe. I think that dude could be Blake Sims 2.0. It's just going to take some time, okay? He got thrust into the A&M game before I thought that he was ready to play in that game, but had to, right? Your starting quarterback is injured. So Bryce Young comes back. We see what the offense is capable of. It's clear that they don't really have the kind of wideout talent that we've been, well, frankly, blessed to see, like Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, Jerry Jeudy. We keep going down a line of just guys they've had, and that's before I talk about John Mechie and Jameson Williams. Ja'Cory Brooks is good. I'm not denigrating any of those guys. I'm saying that it's just a little bit different. Plus, Bryce is doing this thing that's really starting to get on my nerves where he holds the ball. So I'm hearing people talk more and more about the hits he's taking. I'm going, throw the ball away or make your read. But it's also that some of that's about line play. But the longer you hold the ball, the less that's on the line. You get 2 seconds to throw the football. After that, you're on your own. You keep getting hit like that, you're going to keep getting injured like you've been injured, all right? Everybody knew he was going to wake up this morning bruised and hurting, but still in my Heisman race because, well, he's the reigning Heisman winner. This is their first loss of the season, first loss since the national championship game, and they still have a road to the SEC championships, just the West is very tough. Number 4, I got Georgia quarterback Stetson Bennett. All right. This one is for which we have to give somebody at Georgia a Heisman Trophy vote, and we usually give that to the quarterback if the running back is not having the kind of season that is, well, memorable, right? And they have a platoon schedule at Georgia where they're handing the ball to 3-4 different dudes because they got 3-4 for different dudes. Also, shout out to Eric Gilbert, who got his first catch and first TD against Vanderbilt. Very high on that dude. Very excited to see him playing good football. And now Stetson Bennett has that guy as a weapon. But apart from that, Bennett has thrown 3 300-yard passing games. He's had 4 games of 70% completion rate or better. I think a couple of those are even 80. And he's over 2,000 yards passing, 7 games in, 7 TDs to 1 INT. But, you know, he ain't the dude that they're looking to go punch the ball in. They're handing that to the tailbacks. Best player-ish. Let's call it the most well-known player on the best team in the SEC, not named Tennessee. Let's go with all those qualifiers because it feels like Georgia ought to give its Heisman Trophy to Kirby Smart. You know, like it's the Heisman. It's just kind of weird in this because none of these lists that I get to make really considered defensive players after, 6 weeks. We just forget about them. Doesn't matter what they're doing. Who's the best offensive player you got? Quarterback? Cool. Let's go with that. But don't have to pick a quarterback for number 3. Number 3, very clear to me. Michigan running back Blake Corum. All right. Blake the Great, as we have been calling him. Let me put it this way. What if I told you we haven't seen the best Blake Corum yet? What if I told you he showed he still got juice left that he didn't use from 2021 that he could still use in 2022? And the way I get at this is in 2021, Blake Corum rushed for 952 yards in 12 games. Okay? That's behind Hassan Haskins, who was the bell cow back. He had 144 rush attempts last year, averaged about 6.6 yards per carry. This year, he's rushed for 901. Seems like a lot, right? Through 7 games. But he's had 146 rush attempts. So think about that. He was a better tailback if we're talking about carries and we're talking about yardage last year as the spellback than he has been this year on one of the 4 best teams in college football. What I'm saying is, he's still got another level. This isn't even his final form. And now that everybody knows that Donovan Do-Everything Edwards is also in the mix, this is going to be a lot of fun. As J.J. McCarthy just, don't throw the ball when you shouldn't throw the ball. That's about what it is right now because the talent's going to be there. It's a good football team, and I'm excited for them. Blake Corum for me right now, he's the best player on that really great football team. Number 2 on the list for me, Hendon Hooker at Tennessee. 3 300-yard passing games, yada, yada, 15 TDs to just the one interception that he's thrown since November 13, 2021. But he's also got 3 ranked wins, and he's got the best win all season. All right? All season. You got Alabama on your resume as a win. Matter of fact, I'm watching the broadcast, and I hear Heath Schuler's name, and I'm going, Lord, what year is it? Are we about to start talking about T. Martin here? Is that where we're going? And we should, because Tennessee, last time they looked to be this good, was playing for national championships. All right? Now I got producer Cat probably, if I have my IFE in here going, don't jinx me. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me, RJ? I'm going, no. This is who it is now. Like, Tennessee, you're having an Oklahoma experience. Congratulations. Everybody's looking at you now, baby. Everybody's rooting for you. You done the thing. Now you got to finish the thing, okay? I'm so here for this Rocky Top. It's going to be so much fun because y'all get down is unlike anybody else's get down. I'm watching y'all carry out goalposts, and then I'm watching the university say, hey, y'all want to give us some money for these goalposts? I can't wait to see what other stories come out of the University of Tennessee. Number 1, CJ Stroud. Yes, of course. Look, the way I put it this year, CJ Stroud has thrown for 10.9 yards per attempt this year, okay? Last year, he threw 44 touchdowns, just 6 interceptions, had over 4,400 yards passing, and he threw for 10.1 yards per attempt. Now, he had over 400 pass attempts last year. I don't think he's going to get to that this year because he's only had 160 through 6 games so far because he gets the hook because they go up. But he's had 3 performances where he's got 6 TDs, 6 passing TDs in a single game 3 times. It's his Heisman Trophy if he just keeps this up. Now, keeping that up also means you got to beat Michigan in the game, and it would be very helpful to you if you were undefeated at the time that you did it. Thank you for watching the #1 college football show. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and like this video so that you don't miss any of the best college football coverage in America.